Katy Coba is the director of the Department of Ag here in the state of Oregon. And hey, how long have you been director?
I have been director now for 10 years.
Wow, time flies, huh?
Yes, it does fly when you're having fun. And I'll make a little claim to fame. I'm now the second longest serving director of the Department of Agriculture in the United States.
Well, that's something. Now, you'd mentioned last year you're about ready to retire because farm gate prices were at an all-time high. Why are they at an all-time high?
So number one, Oregon's agriculture sector is very diverse. So even if we have a downturn in one particular commodity or crop, say grass seed or dairy, we've got such diversity that we often see other sectors within the industry that are up. And that helps to really steady out our overall economic impact. And we've seen over time just kind of that gradual, slow, steady increase. But I think as well, you've got a couple of other issues going on. Clearly, drought conditions in the Midwest affecting wheat prices, corn prices, cattle herd sizes, cattle prices. So, and that helps the dairy guys a little bit too.
Now, speaking of dairy, there are some surrounding states that maybe don't think that they're being as friendly as they should, like California, and I know EPA is coming down on some Washington dairies. What's your take on the dairy situation here in Oregon?
So I would say from a kind of a government regulatory perspective, things are good in Oregon. I would say we run a very, very good CAFO permitting program in Oregon. It's one that's respected by EPA and one that the dairy industry in Oregon takes a lot of pride in. They take it very seriously. They're committed to their program. They want to demonstrate that they can do a good job with their operations. From a production side, the dairy guys, A, we've got to get a farm bill passed, absolutely critical. B, we know feed prices are high. Corn's high, feed prices are high. That's a problem for our dairy industry. That's why I'm really excited about exploring other market opportunities, because if we can continue to diversify the market, and if we can identify some places where we can maybe get some higher prices for some of our products, I think that helps the industry overall.
And a real shining point right now is the exports to Asia and the partnership there. Can you talk a little bit about that?
We're thrilled. We really are, and I meant it when I said my last 2 to 3 years that I've been in Asia, I keep getting asked questions. We're interested in dairy. Do you have dairy for export? So coming back and working with our industry in Oregon, which really hasn't been focused on the dairy export market, they've stepped up. They've done some work on this topic. They've been working with their members, and we've just recently signed an agreement with the Dairy Products Commission, with U.S. Dept, and with the Oregon Department of Agriculture on a dairy export initiative. I'm thrilled about it. I think there's great opportunities there, and from a Department of Ag perspective, our whole goal is to do anything we can to support our dairy industry.